Guys, Meghan Markle is apparently in talks with big name directors for her acting comeback and thinks an Oscar is in her future. Oh, I needed a laugh.
We want privacy. We want privacy.
Welcome to Popcorn Palace. Cheers to all my royal visitors. I appreciate you here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Where to even begin on this? Not only are we going to talk about this, but apparently she's also prepping to make $1 million a post on her new Instagram relaunch. But let's start here because look, I have no doubt that Meghan Markle is planning an acting comeback. I mean, she has to. They're running out of money. And Suits is doing very well. It would be smart for her to come back and do some acting. But the idea that after she's not done any acting, to come on board and she's going to come out the gate to win an Oscar, I mean, come on, girl. How delusional are you? This is just so cocky and silly. And I would typically be like, no, this isn't true. No way she believes this. But this is the same girl who thinks she could be president. We've had those reports come in too. So the narcissism on this woman is undeniable. But do I believe she's going to come back and act? Yes, I do. I think it makes sense. She'd be an idiot not to at this point. They need cash. The royal stuff's gone. She's going to have to do something and want an opportunity to take advantage of Suits and come back. But Meghan, what you're not prepared for is it could easily go the opposite direction. You could win the Razzie. Imagine you come back to your comeback and you're going to get a big payday and a lot of curiosity factor out the gate on that first project you do. But if it's not good, you're in trouble. If it's laughable or people think you're terrible or your soap acting actually starts being prevalent, yeah, it's not going to be what you think. It's going to be very short-lived. So the pressure is on. And I can understand why she'd want to come out swinging with an Oscar, of course, then establish herself as an actual actor. But Suits wasn't enough. Married with Children, Deal or No Deal. You need to do some serious, a lot more gigs before that's going to be taken seriously. But yeah, with Suits being such a hit in reruns, Meghan's being told there's demand from her fans to see her act again. She's excited. While she'd love to land a new TV part, Meghan really wants to sink her teeth into a dramatic film role. She thinks an Oscar would be in her future. The exiled royal, whose most notable and final role of her career was paralegal Rachel Zane on the hit show Suits, signed with WME, Ariel Manuel, we know all this. And while she hasn't immersed herself in any acting roles just yet, the outlet reports she's being flooded with offers. Now, I do believe that. There's a curiosity factor of getting her first in. That's just how Hollywood works. You're in, you're out, and currently she's in because of Suits and Netflix's resurgence of those episodes. She's got a bunch of offers over the last 5 years, but turned them down because she really was trying to embrace royal life and later forge a new path behind the scenes in Hollywood with Harry. But now that's all changed. With other opportunities drying up, she's actively looking for roles and talking to some big name directors and producers. Harry is 100% supportive of all of it. Acting is what Meghan knows and what she's always loved. What's more, a source claimed that the mom of two herself thinks she'd be a key asset to any on-screen project. She says she says he would be a good actor, but Harry believes he'd be ridiculed for it, so it's unlikely he'd co-star anything with Meghan. You never know what the future holds, though. He might do it one day. Oh my God. Oh my God. Of course. The love story is starring, because look, all they're doing is acting right now. It's all a performance. Thank you for admitting what you guys are actually doing, which is BSing everybody with a performance. So yeah, I bet you they could probably pull something off. Since earlier this year, Meghan has reportedly been immersed in meetings with Emmanuel about her acting comeback. Her team on a day-to-day basis will be Serena Williams' agent, Jill Smoller, and Brad Slater, a behemoth in the movie business who reps The Rock. Oh, come on, DJ. Come on, Dwayne. Don't help Meghan. Oh God, just stay away. Oh, stay away, brother. I love you, man. Please don't get sucked into this. Oh God, please don't get sucked into this, The Rock. An industry insider familiar with WME deal says this is definitely not a movie. This is definitely not a move back into acting. Meghan is exceptionally ambitious. The deal is for her film and TV production, brand partnerships, and endorsements. Yeah, right. Well, I mean, honestly, I could see that she doesn't want to act again. It's a lot of work. Memorize the script, show up, deal with cast and crew, and she thinks she's the Duchess. I don't know if she's going to want to go back to set life, but I think she kind of has to at this point. But I could see it actually not coming to fruition just because she could be so terrified of its failure that she doesn't want to do that. So as much as I say, oh, this is a surefire thing, it would make sense given how Hollywood works, but she's trying to ring that Duchess label all day long. And if she can just do appearances as the Duchess and launch a brand and then be known as a princess that's not a princess, it might help her, because the more she acts, the more actual is revealed about her. Both Meghan and Harry have said they want purpose-focused deals for their charities, but she is looking for a big Hollywood project, a source added. WME represents top talent across. Yep. And they have brand licensing deals. I mean, look, you're only as relevant as your projects. And whether she wants to do the wellness brand or not, it's hard to deny that Gwyneth Paltrow built up an established career, right? Okay, Oscar-winning actress. And Marvel movies, and Gwyneth is respected as an actress. She is. Not going to take that away from her. And she's earned it. She's earned it. And she's been with a lot of famous people, Meghan, not just one. A lot of famous people have been with. So Gwyneth's got all that history too, of all these powerful Hollywood players that she's been with. So to be the Gwyneth Paltrow goop personality, she's got a long way to go. And she has to start putting something where her name is. Because, yeah, I do believe she could probably make some good money on her Instagram resurgence. But at a certain point, the intrigue will die, which I think it already has. And so, yes, I do believe she could get some massive paydays in the relaunch, just because people are going to flood it right away. After a few posts, her engagement's going to die down, because what is she doing to keep people intrigued? She's going to have her, sugars and people who will, everything she does. But, even the biggest celebrities can't maintain constant engagement on every post. It's a struggle. And she's going to realize that soon. And I think that's part of the reason she's not just jumping back in, because she's not Taylor Swift. She's not going to have the energy. But reason Taylor Swift's so engaged right now with her crowd is she's touring in a sold out global $1 billion tour, and she's dropping albums, relaunching albums. Every 6 months, there's another project. And so Taylor Swift's sort of an example of like the icon who is just engagement, everything she does. And she barely posts on Instagram because she's out there making stuff. So for the people who only post on Instagram, you got to get the attention. You got to keep people excited. What are you going to do? And if it's just ads after ads after ads, who cares? But she's planning to relaunch on social media. The talk is that she has her Instagram profile, Meghan, at Meghan. She got that. And they're saying she's coming back any day now. It'll happen. She's ready to relaunch herself on Instagram, and they predict she can make $1 million per post. I believe that in the beginning, but that's not going to stay. The Duchess, whose last account with husband Harry had 9.4 million followers before it was deactivated when the couple quit being royals, is said to be behind the new account at Meghan. Decorated with a picture of pink peonies, flowers. Reportedly Meghan's favorite flower. Source close to her team this week confirmed, yes, that's her. Expect an announcement very soon. She's coming back. Count is already followed by several of her friends, including activist Mandana. That's interesting. Followed by. They're following it. Served as president of Archewell. Source told the Mail, everyone in Hollywood is talking about the relaunch being imminent. Meghan has never made any secret of the fact that she wants to return to Instagram. She hasn't. She was in an interview saying, I'm going to come back. I'm coming back to Instagram. This is going to happen, guys. And we'll see it there. And when it does, people are going to start getting more annoyed and reacting, I'm sure. This isn't the life of privacy that they claim to want. They clearly don't want privacy. So you got to deal with it now. But let's see. Here we go. Meghan first announced she was planning to return Instagram on The Cut, telling writer Alison P., do you want to know a secret? I'm getting back on Instagram. Because this is the account. We all know this is happening. This is all being planted early to see how people are reacting. She already has 76,000 followers, and experts could say it could be a huge boost to her finances. Social media expert advises Real Housewives stars and ex-Disney people. I don't think Meghan coming back to Instagram will surprise anyone. She has a new talent manager, and this is the next logical step. I would expect her to quickly become one of the most followed accounts on there. You have celebrities like Kardashians who can command 1 million and up for a single post promoting a product. There's no reason Meghan couldn't be earning those sort of fees. She has to be careful as a Duchess to avoid being seen to be hawking every product under the sun. She will align with quality brands and companies that are on point with her political and social beliefs. Marketing expert Kent Moore, who runs blah, 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 worked with actors. Patrick Stewart says, I think she would instantly shoot into the top 10 highest paid influencers in the world. God, that's depressing. Only because I think she's new, right? Well, I think once she's out there for a while, she's got to maintain it. Will she be able to maintain it? Her status is unique because she's a celebrity, actress, and royalty. No, she's not. She's not a royal. Enough. Meghan could charge $1 million per post as an absolute minimum. Some would quickly rise if her partnerships achieve global coverage and traction. That's the key. If she does sell, more will come. Brands could want to align with her campaigns over a couple years, requiring several posts and even personal appearances. Those types of deals could come in well over 12 million and even as much as 20 million. According to the report, I think this is all her team putting this out there to build brand. Like, oh, she's going to make all this money. Let's keep it real. Yes, she can make some money in the beginning. That's not a lie. It's true. Curiosity factor alone, even her haters are going to click on it in the beginning. But at a certain point, there becomes fatigue. You can see with any brand and person out there, she's got to maintain it. And I don't think she can. What is she doing to maintain excitement and engagement? So this is clearly WME putting this out there to get brands excited to reach out. Hey, I hear Meghan's coming back. Can we get in on this deal? Sounds like she's going to make all this money. We want to get in early. What can we get? This is all tactics. And honestly, smart of her team to put it out there, because I'm sure some dumb brands are going to fall for this, overpay her, and then suddenly realize, oh crap, we didn't get what we wanted. She'll get some clicks in the beginning, but it'll be very interesting to see what she picks and how she goes. And of course, we'll keep you posted here on Popcorn Palace. So yeah, we saw it already with the anti-stress patch, which saw a spike in sales. But I wonder how big that spike really was. Now, she wasn't as loud, but she was still testing. That felt like a test run of how to sort of promote things. And I bet you it wasn't as high as they hoped. So I'm very intrigued to watch how she jumps back into Instagram, and we'll see. Again, for what? Because you married someone was born into royalty, and you starred in a show that's now a hit. You got very lucky with this Suits revival happening right now. But I look forward to seeing how this actually plays on Instagram. So stay tuned. If you want to follow it all, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for all alerts as well, and smash the thumbs up right there. Click like, it helps, or click dislike, I don't care, and leave your thoughts. Do you think she's going to be back on Instagram soon? When? Tell us your thoughts down below. Make sure you check out this morning's video over on Popcorn Planet. Join the universe, and thank you guys so much for watching here on Popcorn Palace.